Are you cut or uncut? Do you have a big one? Ever did it with a woman? Do you have an OnlyFans? How much money do you earn off YouTube? What was the reason for your weight gain? How gay are you? Do you have beef with any other YouTubers? So I got to 50k a few weeks ago and I didn't even get my own memo and I've only just realized. So I decided to celebrate answering your assumptions about me / brutally honest crazy questions. These are all from Instagram, by the way. Favorite color? My favorite color is green. Did you know the human eye can see more shades of green than any other color? Are you a homosapien? I love how there's an E at the end of homosexual, like it sounds really classy. To answer part 1 of your question, yes, I am a homosexual. And to answer part 2 of your question, yes, I am also a homosapien. Has Slimming World changed your life? Yes, it has. I don't know if you guys have noticed because, you know, like you only really see my face, but I have lost a lot of weight over the last month. I'll pop a picture on the screen. I've been doing it on Slimming World. A lot of people knock Slimming World like, oh, it's so toxic, it's so bad for you. Like, as long as you use your common sense and you just do the diet properly, you will lose weight. Granted, I have also been going to the gym literally every single day. I do weights every day, I do cardio, and I do swimming. But yeah, I'm still on my weight loss journey and I love it. I feel so sexy about myself. This is a little bit deep. I guess the whole point of the video is to be a bit deep, but my whole life I have had body dysmorphia, like proper body dysmorphia. I've never in my life, even when I was like 18 years old and I was so skinny and sexy, I genuinely thought I was obese, which is insane because I literally was not. I was the opposite, but that's what I thought of myself. These days, I'm so happy about the way I look. I love the way I look. I feel confident. I feel sexy and it's only getting better. I'm feeling healthier, fitter, blah, 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 you name it. Are you single? Yes, I am single. The last relationship I was in when I was living in Japan, unfortunately, it was like an extremely toxic relationship. Right now, I would say I'm fine being single because I'm so honestly busy with work. You guys know I upload like daily videos. Sometimes I even upload like 2 or 3 times in a day. Do you know what I mean? So I'm so busy with work. I honestly do not worry too much about having a relationship, but I would like one. If you had to live in any Sims world, what would it be and why? I would live in Veronaville in The Sims 2 because I feel like all the drama would be there and it'd be quite fun. If Shanice was human, would you marry her? No, because Shanice is a woman and I'm a homosapien, so of course not. Are you cut or uncut? I don't know if American people realize this, but it's honestly so peculiar to literally every single human outside of the United States of America why you guys circumcise yourselves. Like, why would you cut a bit of skin off from your penis? Not being funny, but I am not mental, so no, I am not cut. Do you have a big one? I guess that's open to interpretation. Like, what do you consider big? I feel confident with my size. I feel happy with my size. I've had compliments about my size. What do you consider big? I don't know. Literally, you guys are so horny. All I have is sexual questions. Ever did it with a woman? I have never done it with a woman. To be honest, I've always known I was gay. Even like, I didn't want to admit it to myself because unfortunately I was bullied a lot in school and a lot of it was like homophobic abuse. And no, I've never done it with a woman and I cannot think of anything worse. Do you check your reflection a lot? I do actually, but these days what I think to myself is, what would I say to somebody else? Because we always say harsh things to ourselves, but you would never say a harsh thing to another person. You just leave a compliment. So I always think to myself, if I was somebody else, what nice things would I say about myself? And I say that to myself, if you know what I mean. And I just find it so good for mental well-being. Do you have an OnlyFans? I do not. Some of you think I have an OnlyFans. Basically, in April earlier this year, I did an OnlyFans April Fool's joke on my channel where I pretended I did this OnlyFans reveal and it was just an April Fool's joke. I privated the video because obviously April Fool's is over, but somehow it got indexed online and now it's permanently there. SatchOnSims OnlyFans. And if you Google SatchOnSims, it'll come up with like OnlyFans things. I promise you, I do not have an OnlyFans. I actually checked the website where it linked to, and it actually linked to a corn site that can give you a virus. So please do not click the link. I promise you, it is not me. Now, this may really surprise you. I am not 100% against doing an OnlyFans. It's not in like my career roster of things I want to do now. I'm really happy with TikTok. I'm really happy with YouTube Shorts. I'm really happy with this YouTube channel. I don't really know know if I would ever do an OnlyFans, but I'm not against it. I'm literally not against it. Good for you if that's how you make your money. How much money do you earn off YouTube? I have two different channels, so it's difficult to say. Right now, as you guys know, I am a small YouTuber, so I'm not making like millionaire salary, but I am all for financial transparency. So in the last 28 days, I've earned £4,200. To anybody who's wondering about whether or not they want to become a YouTuber, I will say go for it. Like, it is very, very difficult to make money at the start. Just to clarify, I actually became a full-time YouTuber in March, and in the month of March, I made £420.61. But then every single month I've been a YouTuber, it's just gone up like a little bit each time. To some people, earning 4.2k in a month is not really that much. To other people, that is a lot of money. To me, it's a lot of money, and I'm incredibly grateful, by the way. So thank you guys so much for watching my videos and supporting me. I do really honestly appreciate it. I have known my entire life that I would never ever suit a normal job. Every single normal job I've had, I've hated it. I've just hated the whole concept of having a manager and bureaucracy and signing employment contracts and getting a 1% bonus every year. Like, every single job that I've been in, I've always put my all into it. I've always been the employee of the month, employee of the year. I've always, do you know what I mean, performed so highly on my KPIs and been such a good employee in every single job. Yeah, I've just got nothing out of it. Like, what happens? You get a voucher to say thank you, or you get a Domino's pizza at the end of the year to say thanks, or a 1.5% pay rise. Like, it's just not good enough. And it was during the pandemic time that I was like, I really need to get out of this hellhole right now. And I was Googling different kinds of income streams, and that's when I came across YouTube. And then for a couple of months, I was like, what am I actually going to do on YouTube? At first, I wanted to be a vlogger. At the time, my favorite YouTuber was Anastasia Kingsnorth. I was literally obsessed with her videos. Sometimes I do still watch her channel when I have the time. And I really wanted to do like those vlog videos and like challenge videos, like only eating blue food for 24 hours. And then I came across Sims YouTube. The first Sims YouTuber I ever really watched was Plumbella. To be honest, I haven't really watched any other YouTubers, Sims YouTubers, other than her. Like, I have, because I'm a Sims YouTuber myself, so sometimes I do watch other people's videos. In the past, I did binge watch hers, and I was like, do you know what? I played The Sims, so why not? And that's what I did, and now I'm here. What was the reason for your weight gain? So basically, I don't know if any of you guys have been to Japan. Japan is extremely over-romanticized, like extremely. I lived there for 2.5 years, and I promise you, it is nothing like the uwu anime rubbish that you see online. It's literally so different. One thing I could not stand about Japan, I'm not gonna lie, is the food. I do not know how I survived when I was there. Actually, when I first moved there, I literally starved myself because I was so hungry all the time, because I just could not eat anything, and I lost so much weight. Eventually, I did get used to Japanese food, and I found some things that I liked, but I honestly miss British food so much when I was in Japan, because I just didn't enjoy anything there really that much. And as soon as I came home, guys, I just devoured everything. I did not stop. I think I honestly consume like 4,000 calories every day, and I'm not even joking. And then I am a comfort eater, so when I broke up with my boyfriend, I did comfort eat a lot then too, and that is how I gained most of my weight. Do you know what? I always like to see the good side of everything, and my entire life I've always been a little bit chubby my whole life, but I've never really been that fat. And it's only when I got fat that I realized that I was actually quite healthy looking before. And it's, in a weird way, being overweight, like genuinely overweight, actually helped to get me over my body dysmorphia, because I could actually see what being overweight looked like on my body. So yeah, I'm lucky, and I'm very, very grateful for my experiences. How gay are you? I don't know. I'm a homosexual, and I'm attracted to other men, but I don't know if there's a scale. To be fair, I actually don't really, do I have any gay friends? I don't know if I do. Like, I've got gay friends on the internet, like online friends, but like in terms of like real friends that I meet in real life, I don't know if I've got any gay friends. Not anybody that I speak to regularly anyway. I've never been to a gay club in my whole life. I've never been to a gay pride event. I'm from quite a conservative, homophobic town. So like, you know, some people say in order to see how homophobic a town is, go on Grindr in the local area and see how many blank profiles there are. Like, if you do that in Cheltenham, my hometown, literally like 99% of the profiles are blank, because everybody is a repressed homophobe. So yeah, there's not really like gay people in Cheltenham who come out out, and I've just never happened to really have any gay friends. So I'm not really like I'm gay. I think a lot of people make being gay their personality. Honestly, I've never understood that. This might piss some people off because I know the Sims community is quite woke, but I do not understand the whole concepts of LGBTQP whatever plus. I do not understand why do we have to have all these labels. I don't get it. I'm a man. I'm attracted to other men, and that's as far as I want to go with it. I don't care about anything else. Being gay is a sexuality, not a personality. I don't give a crap about rainbows, and that's just as far as I go. I've actually been editing this video just now, and I just wanted to say one thing, which is that by saying rainbows, I'm not saying that in a homophobic way, like, oh, I don't like queer people or people who are camp. It's not like that at all. For those of you who are not gay, in the gay world, there's like two extremes where you've got gay people who are like, I'm out and proud, I love myself, I'm so LGBT. And then you've got the ones that are really repressed, and they do this thing where gay people call it straight acting or mask, where they act in the opposite way of being very camp, and they act in an ultra masculine way as repressing their homosexuality because they're like an ingrained homophobe. What I was saying was, by saying what I'm saying here, is that I'm like in the middle. I don't care about identifying myself as gay as a personality, and I don't care about repressing my homosexuality. I'm just an ordinary human, and I literally would not judge anybody if they want to be super camp or whatever, because I know I am quite camp sometimes. I'm just saying, for me, being gay is sexuality, not personality, or the lack of personality for those who repress themselves. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you. So yeah, for a gay person, maybe I'm not really that gay. Although a lot of my friends tell me that I act really camp in my videos. I think it's a persona. I don't mean to do it deliberately, but like in real life, people say I'm a lot less camp. I think it's just this, I don't know why I do this persona when I'm on camera. I don't know. But yeah, that's me. Are you open to dates? Do you know what, my DMs are honestly full of people asking me to go on a date. I mean, it's great. I never ever got that before I was a YouTuber. Do these people think I'm some kind of sugar daddy because I have 400,000 followers on TikTok? Because I am not. I am on Tinder. Am I on Hinge? Yeah, I'm on Hinge. My friend made me get Facebook dating the other day. That's a funny one. Do you know what, guys? Dating for me is really difficult because I'm a very confident and outgoing person. I know a lot of people on dating apps and things, they want to constantly chat online, and I'm one of those people that doesn't want to chat online. I'm just like, okay, let's meet up. I think you're hot. I think we get along all right. Let's just meet up, go on a date. But I know a lot of other people aren't like that, and it does make dating really difficult for me because I think I'm too outgoing, which is very strange because I'm actually very, very socially awkward and I have a lot of social anxiety, but I thrive in dates for some reason. I've also been very unlucky. I've been catfished before. I've been stood up twice. I've been stood up twice in a row over the past couple of weeks. That is how my life is going. So yeah, my dating life sucks. I'm trying. Guys, if you know what I'm doing wrong, let me know, but I genuinely don't know. Where do you live in the UK? I live in a place called Cheltenham in Gloucestershire. It's my hometown. I've always lived here. I'm going stir crazy living here. It's small, it's boring, I hate it. I'm not sure whether I want to move to Bristol or whether I want to move to somewhere in the Midlands near Birmingham. I don't know, but yes, I want to move out soon because I'm stressing myself out in this. Do you know what I mean? I'm living in my hometown. I'm living with my mum. I'm working from my bedroom. It's so stressful. Obviously, I'm very lucky that I work from home, that I can literally work anywhere. So I've just got to see first, where do I want to go? And then I'm just going to go. Do you think it's okay to ban the word slay? Because my friend's class did in school. I'm so sick of Gen Z saying slay. Guys, you guys are so dry. Gen Z, if you're watching, you need to work on your slang because your slang is honestly so limited. You say the same things over and over again and it never changes. You guys are dry. Sort your slang out. Slay is so 2000 and late. Also, I find it quite low-key homophobic because every time I upload a video, people go, slay, slay, because I'm gay. They think I'm a slay. Like, I think people just do it as like a homophobic thing all the time and it stresses me out. Is your tight? Well, I suppose this whole video is about answering extremely horrible questions that I don't want to answer, so I may as well answer. I know straight people love asking gay people, are you a top or a bottom? So I feel like I may as well answer. I am neither. As I said before, I don't understand this whole thing about labels. I'm not a hookup kind of person. I'm like a monogamous relationship person. If I'm with somebody, then, you know, we experiment and we do what we want to do and we find out what we enjoy together. 99% of the time in my life, life, I've been the more dominant one. It's not because like I've always wanted to, it's just out of coincidence. I'm an open book. When did your Sims addiction start? I've played The Sims my entire life, ever since The Sims 1 first came out pretty much. When it came out, I think I was about 6 or 7, and I've just played The Sims ever since. The Sims 2 was like my main love. Like I bought every single pack. I used to really piss my parents off because they thought it was so capitalistic, and they were like, Satch, we're wasting our money buying these packs for you, but I just wanted it anyway so bad. But yeah, I'm not addicted to The Sims. Just because it's my job, that doesn't mean I'm addicted to it. In fact, I rarely ever play The Sims 4 in my free time these days, like literally never, if I'm being honest with you. I guess it's like, if you're a chef, you may enjoy cooking and you may have loved cooking your whole life, but after working 8 hours in a kitchen, the last thing you want to do is go home after your 9 to 5 in the kitchen and enjoy cooking yourself dinner. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not like that. It's not that simple. So yeah, I do really like The Sims. I'm just not addicted to it, and I haven't lost touch with it. I haven't lost love with it. I just play it in a very different way now because of my job. Do you have beef with any other YouTubers? No, I hate drama with a passion. Anybody wants to argue with me, I will apologize just to, do you know what I mean? Like, get rid of it, because I don't care. Even if I'm like definitely not in the wrong, I will always apologize in an argument because I just can't be bothered to argue. I hate it. Although I will say one thing that really surprised me about YouTube, like really surprised me, it is quite cutthroat. On the other hand, like I've had really positive experiences on TikTok. Like I have a lot of friends. I'm friends with almost all major sim talkers, but I'm not really friends with that many YouTubers, at least people who do like long form videos instead of shorts. I do find it a little bit like school in that YouTube is very cliquey and people are like, oh, you're not in the cool group, I'm not talking to you. You have 7,000 less subscribers to me because you're a loser, I'm not talking to you. Like people are a lot like that, and it is very weird for me. I'm not gonna lie. I do think people get very jealous. I think people get very passive aggressive and hostile. I do not understand it. I know a lot of other YouTube niches are like that too. I think it's just a YouTube thing, but yeah. I love making friends online. Whenever I see there's a new YouTuber popping off, I always follow other Sims YouTubers. I might DM them on Instagram and have a little chat with them. Some people reply to me, some people leave me on red. But yeah, you can't control other people. In every single job that I've been in, I've always dealt with toxic co-workers. And when I was in school, I dealt with toxic classmates. And I guess that's just the way the world works. But I'm all for love. I'm all for open communication. I'm all for celebrating each other's wins. I'm all for giving advice to each other. It's open transparency. But yeah, I hope in the future that YouTube changes and it becomes a lot more friendly and people are more likely to be friends and actually make an effort to communicate with each other and contact each other. What's the worst hate comment you've ever received? Do you know what? I receive horrible hate comments all the time. Like even in this thing, there are honestly so many homophobic comments. Instagram, I would say Instagram and YouTube Shorts are the worst. TikTok's quite cutthroat, but at least they try be funny and bantery. I would say this YouTube channel is probably the least hateful, but yeah, sometimes I just get really severe comments. To be honest, I do not, in a sadistic way, I like it. I remember when I got my first hate comment, I said to my friends like, oh my God, I've got my first hate comment. Does that mean I'm an official content creator now? I'm an official influencer because I get hate. Like I actually quite liked it. Sometimes when I receive hate comments, I genuinely laugh my head off because they're so funny. I know it's kind of boring for me to say that and you will want me to say, hate comments have ruined my life. They've made it so hard for me. Like honestly, I could not care less, to be honest with you guys. I honestly love to make an effort to reply to people who leave positive comments because that's the community that I would like to harbour on my channel. But you guys are gonna know, in school, I was bullied relentlessly my whole life. After school, I worked in retail. I worked in call centres, customer service jobs where I was shouted at by customers all day, every day. I've dealt with toxic co-workers. And now I do YouTube and I get constant toxic comments and hate. And do you know what? From all those life experiences, one thing that I've learned is whenever people say horrible things, it's not because I've done anything wrong. If somebody says horrible things to me, it's because they're a horrible person. At the end of the day, if you're getting angry and saying horrible things to another person, that's your blood pressure you are raising. That is your stress hormones peaking. That is your blood pressure rising and your increased risk of heart attacks and other problems. And that's your problem, not my problem. Guys, I love this little chat. I'll probably do the same thing again at 100k. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.